Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with me. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Joel Embiid out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Wells. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Wells wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Outside, Horford. Back to LeVert. Here's Sexton. Nails the baby hook.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Maxey against Sexton. Embiid with the screen on Sexton. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Embiid. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Horford. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
With the floater, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
LeVert at the line.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's LeVert, banked in off the glass.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Pass to Embiid, and Hart has it in the corner. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Butler, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Wells passes to Maxey. Joe with it. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
So it's the Celtics now. 4-point game. Butler, no good.
just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Joe, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Butler passes to LeVert. Back to Butler. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
LeVert against Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Celtics. That one is no good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Embiid kicks to Hart. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4. Butler passes to Sexton. Horford up top. Pass to LeVert. Picked by Reid. And LeVert, here we go. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Here's Joe from deep. Reid with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's LeVert. He has 5. Here he goes. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. LeVert's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Hard against Butler. Stood on the wing. Pass to Reid. Embiid with the steal. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. The shot's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Vukcevic is checked in, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Atlanta also making some changes here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Embiid, and it's Gabe Vincent in for Isaiah Joe. Maxey into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Payne finds Huerter. Puts it up from 12. Atlanta with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Payne. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Reed gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. Putting up about 25 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Howard's checked in for Karis LeVert. Then for the Hawks, Gordon Hayward comes in for Wells. And Wallace subbed in for Maxey. Here's Payne. Rebounded by Hart. The Hawks leading by 5. Wallace kicks to Hart. Pass to Vincent. And here is Olenek. Just 4 to shoot. And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thank you, Kevin. I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final. They're thrilled to bring in Julius Randle. That move increases their physicality on both ends of the floor. He brings speed, strength, and a versatile scoring ability that should be a great fit for this team.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Line with 1 shot. Reed.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
Here is Hayward. Pass to Vincent. Rebound, Boston. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. The score now all even.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Vincent. Olenek, a screen on Howard. Here's Vincent. They can't stop the run with that one. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Vukcevic. Here's Reed, defended by Vincent. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Out to Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Boston shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Reed. Here's Vukcevic. Reed covering. 5 to shoot. From deep, Herter gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
And Herter's confidence is really impressive. He believes every 3 he takes is going in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. To stop the run, and he gets the jumper to drop.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, leading by just 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The Hawks trail it. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hayward out there with Wells. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Embiid with the screen on Sexton. Maxey drills it from outside. Maxey's got 8.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Now LeVert. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Atlanta has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Hayward, left side. It's deflected.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Horford finds Williams. And stolen by Maxey. Into the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Williams sets a screen for Butler. Lock at 6. LeVert from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 3. Finished off the break. Joe's got 5 now.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Celtics. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. High post, Embiid over Williams. Embiid, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Butler against Maxey. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Good on the second free throw.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
And Embiid drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Looking now at some numbers for Colin Sexton.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Nice ball movement by Boston. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
The Celtics shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
With one shot.
And the free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Beyond the arc. Joe can't get it to go. Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 6.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Wells kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he uses the glass on the lane. 13 points in the game.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Butler dishes to Williams. Outside, Sexton. Horford sets a screen for Sexton. Going inside, he gets that one. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
High post, Embiid. Hart, wide open. He fires. Those 3-pointers off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. LeVert the pass to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. Look, making the D compromise on one or the other.
Al Horford at the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Horford. Drops. He ties it up. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Maxey finds Hart. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Joe for the 3. Here's Hart. Buries it from 3-point range. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Butler with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Outside, Sexton. Busted. No good that time either. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Joe. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
LeVert kicks to Butler. LeVert sets a screen for Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Again and Again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Atlanta making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Embiid. Paul Reed comes in for Wells. And Vincent subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Pass to Olynyk. At the top of the key, Maxey. And stolen by Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the Celtics making a change here. Howard's checked in. Wallace is checked in for Atlanta.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Reed a screen. Here's Vincent. A three-pointer, no good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Reed a screen on Howard. Here's Hart. It's his first trip to the line.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Free throw good. Hart. And he makes both free throws. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
2 on the clock. Reed with the steal. And here is Hart. He has 7. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Payne. Here's Vukcevic. Just 5 to shoot. Reed against Hart. Busted. No good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here is Reed. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Vincent. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 4.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For Boston, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Payne passes to Howard. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Howard's got 4 points this quarter. Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hart the pass to Wallace. Now, here is Reed. Vincent the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Olynyk. Latrey. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Payne. Wallace covering. Reed with a screen for Herter. Shot from 12. Vincent with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now Howell. 6 points for him. Reed against Olynyk. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Reed.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For 3, Olynyk. Rebound, Boston. Reeves got 8 rebounds in this game. Swiped it away. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Herter with it. Fires the 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And looking at the Nets matchup, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Mark Williams, Butler out there with Horford. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's LeVert in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Hawks passing it around. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 10.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. The Hawks leading by 5. Maxey kicks to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Wells. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Butler. Sexton with the screen for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Joe passes to Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 3. The kick outside to Butler. Williams has a screen for Butler. Over Wells. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Wells. Excellent D there from Williams.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots throughout this half. Got to pick it up.
This is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Here's Joe. He's got 8. Right with a screen on Sexton. Maxey, no good.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Atlanta. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 15 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Josh Hart. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Hawks second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Knocked loose. And here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wells for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Here's Williams. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Embiid with a screen on LeVert. Pass to Embiid from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And the shot goes in. Horford's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. Maxey, money from the wing. Maxey's got 17.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Sexton against Maxey. Now here's LeVert. He's got 9. Embiid with the steal. Joe passes to Haley. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Karis LeVert. And some changes here for the Celtics. Reed comes in for Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Hawks. Gabe Vincent comes in for Isaiah Joe. Pass to Huerter. And here's Reed. Now LeVert lets it go with a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Maxey. He's got 17. Hayward left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You think back to that awful leg injury Hayward had. It took him a couple years, but Gordon is back to being his old self.
Austin making some changes. Vukcevic is checked in, and it's Howard in for Karis LeVert. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Reed's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Reed. Now here's Howard. Rebound by Olynyk. Sexton against Hayward. Benson with it. Hayward with the ball. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Misses and the dry spell continues.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And stolen by Sexton. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And he gets it to go. Sexton's got 14.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And here's Reed. Still scoreless. Pass to Maxey. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Sexton the pass to Reed, and Reed throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Reed a screen on Sexton. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Outside, Sexton. Here's the teardrop. Atlanta with the rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hayward passes to Vincent. Goes up the baseline. And Boston with the rebound. Reed's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sexton kicks to Herter. Back to Sexton. 1:57 left to play in the third. And they pick up 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. 19 points in the game. Pass to Vincent. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hayward passes to Reed. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Payne comes in for Howard. Hart, he's checked in for Atlanta. Maxey against Horford. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Missed inside. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Horford. Six to shoot. Payne passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hart. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play
getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Horford. And here's Reed. Olynyk is covering. Reed kicks to Herter. Over Hayward. Herter, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks, Isaiah Joe is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Wells. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. LeVert against Maxey. Pass to Hart. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now Butler. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Butler. There's the 3. Rebounded by Joe. The Hawks shooting well. 50% from the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
Challenging the D, rewarded with the whistle.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Three-pointer, Butler, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Maxey passes to Embiid. From downtown. Second chance shot. Williams with the block. He takes it in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
That's good from Payne. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now, here's Hart. Payne covering. Embiid wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 4. Butler kicks to LeVert. Floats it up for Williams. Embiid with the steal. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Payne gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Atlanta leading by 6. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Payne. Pass to Hart. Embiid with the screen on Horford. And it's Hart penetrating, and it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Horford using that experience.
Sexton, he's checked in for Payne. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Pass to LeVert. Sexton with the screen for LeVert. And it looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Shoots the three. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Three-pointer, Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Butler's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston. The Hawks leading by 7. Embiid with the screen on LeVert. Pass to Joe. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. LeVert the pass to Sexton. Back to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Maxey. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Here's Sexton. 2 points. That one goes. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Butler. Through contact, Butler puts it in.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Hart with it. Maxey in the corner. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 6. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Joe passes to Wells. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 27.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Butler. Butler missing again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Embiid finds Joe. Here's Wells. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mark Williams.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Celtics. The free throw drops for Wells. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Butler. Over Wells. That doesn't go either for Butler. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sexton. Inside. Here's Williams. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Wells. Here's Hart. Oh, good with the triple. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Maxey against Sexton. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Hart. Pocket 6. Embiid with the screen on Reed. Hart, no good. Celtics trail by 8. LeVert kicks to Butler. Now Reed. Nice ball movement by Boston. Embiid against Williams. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Stolen by LeVert.
Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And boy, you have to be impressed with LeVert's composure in the clutch. That kind of confidence will take you a long way.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Maxey. He trains the quick shot. And the Hawks lead by 6.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Sexton against Maxey. The shot by Sexton, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
LeVert against Maxey. And so the Hawks take the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team you got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively, and it showed tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.